Well, hello,
Also,
everyone.
Seamus bought some drinks. Good on Shamo.
Yeah, he did. There's been tons of stuff.
What a top 4 people we have on that out injured thing. You know, we got Aja Kong, Amazing Kong, Apollo Crews, Brian Cage.
Jesus. Go down this
Halloween
list.
Kids,
Mark Henry.
Kevin Kiley.
Wade Barrett's on here.
We're just sending so many mixed signals right now. I wonder how many of them
Who's
will
going to
get-
be on the main roster?
Yeah.
It'll be Apollo.
Next week. Oh, shit, dude, this is Mania session.
This is Mania session, boys. Get hype, bro.
Jesus.
This is dropped on Putty. All of a sudden. Holy shit. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to inform you all, and this is a little bit, it's not on the main show. It's like a pre-show type deal. Mr. McMahon says, I know you're all feeling abandoned, but don't worry. Raw's here.
The eyes on center.
Yeah, I was thinking about running Madison Square, and I'm like, I was like,
Stay out of my territory.
That would be so hilarious if I ran.
Oh, I'm not even sure if we'll get the predicted 47,000 in the Citrus Bowl because look at those economy numbers.
I know.
Nobody can afford their Mania tickets this year.
Nobody's like, oh my god. Yeah. So
Let's get rolling.
Apparently
Apparently there is a surprise for me today.
there's a big surprise. So 100 A star, as the segment is pretty well explained, is Rollins talks about Brock. And he gets Sheamus, who comes out and talks about Drew. And now they're gonna fight.
Good. Is that a tag match or
No.
Oh.
1v1 main event.
between
Seth Rollins and Sheamus.
Drew? Oh, okay.
World champion versus world
Fella.
champion's buddy's old friend. Well, no, the world champion's mate's old mate, who may still be his mate, but they're fighting.
And they're all trash.
Yeah.
Not trash isn't bad. Trash isn't, trash.
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 89A, as Styles and Stinger reveal that Apollo has been injured. He has a broken jaw, and we're not too sure how this is going to affect Rusev's Fatal 4-Way and who's going to replace him.
I think Sting is very casually explaining the situation, whereas every other sentence Joey just goes, "Oh my god!"
Pretty much, yeah. So I was imagining, yeah. Moving to a 79B, as this is a Money in the Bank contenders match, as Bubba Ray Dudley gets into Money in the Bank.
Calling the monthly Colin Cassidy appearance.
Yep, the monthly Colin Cassidy singles push that's instantly stamped out. It's not going to happen. By the way, he's winning the Universal title on Monday, right?
I hope so.
Tomorrow, actually.
Tomorrow.
If he wins the Universal title, like, people will flip shit.
I honestly think it'll get a better reaction than some other people in that match. Yeah.
Bene.
I mean, there's my corner of the internet which will just like shit on the show if Seth wins. So.
Yeah, who knows?
Basically, the only person that is universally agreed upon that's a good choice is the Canadian one.
Is Owens. Yeah. People really want Owens to happen too for some reason. Well,
because he's world champion last summer.
Yeah.
He's honestly like probably the best prospect they have on the entire roster.
And they brought him in red hot. They should have just capitalized on it and given him the strap.
Instead of losing like 3 times in a row clean to Cena.
Yeah. Like, you have him beat him clean once, and then Owens can avoid fighting Cena.
You don't have to beat him clean. Oh, you mean Owens beating Cena? Okay.
Yeah, and then
I thought you were like beat Owens clean once.
No. And then you just have Owens avoid fighting Cena. He gets somehow tangled up in other things, and people forget about it. Works. Then we
I wouldn't
have
do exactly like that, but
maybe not necessarily forget about it, but maybe Owens intentionally avoids Cena. That's what I'd go with.
I think I'd do 2 matches. One dirty, and then Owens beats him a second time clean for the title. And then Owens avoids him because he's got the title.
I like it. Yeah. Something more to have. Yeah. So we hype up our Money in the Bank participants, The Miz, Adrian Neville, and Bubba Ray Dudley. I told you I was scraping the bottom of the barrel for this show. Don't look
2 of those 3 match mine, I think. So I'm not that upset.
2 of those 3.
I consider Adrian Neville and The Miz to be tier 2 main eventers.
Yeah. Yeah, I would too. Bubba's a mid-carder.
Yeah.
It's like, Bubba's there too. 98 A-star, in which we have a Kevin Owens, like, Rocky training segment, in which at one point he gets taken off the side, and he's like, and it's like a pre-fight, like, not like a pre-fight interview, but I'm trying to think about what it is. There's, like, people, like, training in the background, and, like, he's the focus of the camera, and he's like, man, I just don't feel like, they're good bosses, I feel like we gotta rise up,
Rise up.
Yeah, more or less, Triple H just talks about Steph and Triple H, as Triple H is still not here tonight because I forgot. I mean,
It's like a home show.
because he's getting ready, and he's in Florida getting ready.
He's in Florida beating up Buddy Murphy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat up Kevin Owens. Ugh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
76 B- as Baron Corbin defeats Enzo Amore in 6-11 by pinfall with an end of days. Yep. This happened. Dolph Ziggler cuts a promo on Tyler Breeze in which he says, Tyler, you're not going to beat me. I hope you realize this. Like, I've been a world champion in the past 4 months. I've both been in a pay-per-view main event, and I've beaten the world champion on live TV, and you've done nothing. Sad, Tyler is sad.
Yeah. I'm watching everyone just like, oh.
Rusev talks about the Fatal 4-Way. He says that Baron Corbin, the former champion, he's given him permission in the match because, like, he's got to make decisions now. Like, Apollo's gone. He's got nobody picked. So he's going to go Corbin. He reluctantly adds Chris Jericho to the match, and he says the winner of Alberto Del Rio versus Hideo Itami, which is next.
Top contenders.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
And Hideo Itami beats Del Rio clean. Del Rio was so pissed off about this. I don't care. I hate Del Rio with a burning passion. I hate this man.
Who's your papi?
I do. I just hate him with a burning passion.
Why did you drafted him too?
I think it was like him or Corbin, and I ended up with Corbin anyways.
No, you picked Corbin top 10 picks.
Top 10 picks, because I thought Baron Corbin was going to be my monster. Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the Fatal 4-Way at Mania. He's on the Mania main card.
Yeah.
That's more than can be said for Johnny Gargano.
Oh. So at WrestleMania now we can book in a triple threat match.
Holla holla.
Holla holla. But no. That's... Oh my god. This is Mania session, boys. Oh no. So, Rusev versus Hideo versus Jericho.
Jericho.
Versus...
You also just removed... No, never mind.
I didn't. Versus Corbin.
Big banter.
Big banter Corbin. We move into an 89A. Well, goddamn. As Kalisto and Ricochet and Gallows and Anderson are just brawling backstage. Like, Gallows, like, throws, like, a rack, like a literal, like, rack, like, off of a wall, like a shelf. He rips it off and whips it at Kalisto. Kalisto, like, ninja rolls out of the way and, like, chucks a broom at Anderson. Anderson, like, karate chops the broom in half. Like, Ricochet.
Dilapidated boat.
Ricochet, like, throws himself into a TV and, like, a fire starts. And everybody's like, oh, God. Idiot B Plus, as The Miz says, that it doesn't matter who's in the Money in the Bank ladder match because he's going to win. Like, he always wins. Because he's The Miz. And he's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
61C as Natalya defeats Aiden Riley in 421 by submission with a sharpshooter. And, hey, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So,
Oh.
so Vince McMahon calls Natalya back to his office, and he sits her down, and he says, "This whole ever since we started this whole women's thing, profits have been down. Matter of fact, this past month alone, we've lost $25 million. And Natalya, I blame you for that. You're
I think
fired."
that's reasonable.
And the Neidhart Battle Royal shtick, it's off.
Goodbye. Oh.
We would wish you best of luck in future endeavors, but you'd probably kill that company too. And
I'm
that
surprised that the over 40s division, I think, has now lasted longer.
no, it started before.
It's true.
It started like 2 weeks before.
True.
It's ending now, so if you go 2 weeks longer, you did it.
But will I go 2 weeks longer? That's the question.
Balor cuts a backstage promo in which he says, "Guns are fun."
Guns are fun is almost at the same level as make wrestling fun again.
Guns are fun. Make wrestling guns again. Gun again.
Like Carl's like, me? You want to make me again?
What?
He's gun.
He's a gun.
He's machine gun. Machine gun car.
Tyler says that Ziggler's in a match up next, and he says, "Dolph Ziggler, I don't care what you've done because I'm better than you." Like I think you've kind of overlooked this fact that I'm better than you. You may have main evented a pay-per-view, but you lost. I've main evented a pay-per-view. Let's be real.
Yeah. Sure.
And we move into a ADB as we got Andrade Almas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's here.
Mm-hmm.
What? What's that about? Okay.
Great debut.
Yeah. It's not a debut putty. It's a one-night call-up. Ziggler defeats Almas in 603 by pinfall with a super kick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Tyler Breeze runs in and attacks Dolph Ziggler, beats him down, beauty shot, supermodel kick. Shoves his dick up his ass.
No homo.
No homo. Sheamus makes an entrance as he makes his way down towards the ring for the main event. 89A. It's all good. Yeah. Seth Rollins defeats Sheamus in 1736 by pinfall with a Phoenix Splash.
The Cyber Sunday rematch.
Yes. And we end the show off with Brock Lesnar's music hitting. Oh, no.
Well, you had a good run, Seth.
Lesnar comes down in the ring, and he lays out Sheamus, and he goes to lay out Seth, and then Seth is able to, wiggle off of Lesnar's shoulders, rolls out of the ring, runs into the crowd with his belt, and just kind of, you get that shot where Brock's in the ring.
Is his championship title, or is it just his belt, that he keeps his trousers up with?
It's his title belt.
Oh. It's not a belt, it's a championship title.
You've got a nice shot from the ring with, over Brock Lesnar's shoulder at Seth in the crowd, and Seth just holds up his belt. This is what makes me better than you.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. '92A.
People are excited about WrestleMania.
A very filler episode of Raw.
It was the go-home show to Mania. It wasn't filler. It was Sheamus versus Sethy on this show.
I know, but I mean, it didn't really advance anything. It didn't.
It advanced everything.
Everything.
KO's training.
Training.
We got the U.S. title
There's
match.
the best example.
Natalya was fired.
Yeah, fair enough. Natalya fired. That's a big thing.
They got a debut of La Sombra.
Oh, we got Tim White. I don't know what you're talking about. This La Sombra character. That's Andrade Almas. You fucking smark.